Hello everyone. Let's now examine a traffic signal system specifically designed for condominium garage ramps.
Hello everyone. Before we start the video, I would like to clarify something. The topic of the video is very professional. If you need a system like the one described in the video, you can use our equipment, but the best choice is to get in touch with a trusted technician to ensure that the system is installed to a high standard. If you are a technician or a retailer yourself, don't miss the video. Enjoy watching.
In residential complexes, managing vehicular traffic in confined spaces can present a daily challenge. Imagine a shared, narrow, one-way access ramp leading to the garages where two vehicles cannot pass each other simultaneously. In these situations, the risk of accidents, blockages, or simple inconveniences is real. To enhance safety and make the passage more orderly, the idea of installing an intelligent traffic light system has been conceived, a system designed not for urban roads but for residential settings, simple, reliable, and above all, automatic. This particular project is specifically designed to alternately manage the passage of vehicles, effectively preventing two cars from being halfway up the ramp at the same time. A technical solution for a concrete need that enhances safety and reduces stress in everyday life. What are the integral components of this particular system? Well, let's examine them schematically. Logically, at the very center, there exists a control and management unit. It is precisely this unit that coordinates the operation of both the traffic lights and the sensors that detect the passage of vehicles. This specific control and management unit is intricately designed to manage two pairs of two light traffic signals, in addition to a system specifically crafted for garage ramps or narrow condominium access points. Consequently, fundamentally, I am unable to connect any additional traffic lights, and the functionalities that the control unit supervises are precisely customized for this particular type of system. The sensors responsible for detecting the movement of vehicles are laser sensors, necessitating installation akin to that of a photocell, much like a conventional photocell pair. The distinction is that it operates as a singular photocell, meaning it lacks a receiver in contrast to reflex systems positioned on the opposite side. It employs LiDAR technology, which fundamentally calculates the time taken for the infrared beam to travel. To detect the movement of vehicles, this particular type of application offers a multitude of advantages as it enables us to avoid the installation of loops. Often garage ramps have access from an external road, and thus externally I truly couldn't install a detection loop. Nonetheless, even if it were possible, the installation of a loop necessitates specific actions, and more importantly, maintenance over time is extremely challenging because the loop, being underground, is prone to considerable wear and tear. The traffic lights that are utilized are LED-based traffic lights, with the LEDs ensuring an exceptionally high number of operational hours and extremely intense brightness owing to the design of the lenses and a notably small and compact structure that makes them exceedingly robust as well. Another integral component of the system is the signage. In this particular instance, we have provided a detailed illustration of how a sign can be strategically positioned at the entrance of the garage to inform all individuals that access to that specific garage ramp is regulated by a traffic light system. Consequently, everyone is obligated to comply with this particular type of system. The entire system is undoubtedly capable of being powered by the main electrical supply. Yet, it can additionally function through auxiliary backup systems that allow the traffic light system to persist in operation, even during a power outage. Let's proceed to meticulously examine several inquiries regarding this particular system that can offer additional clarity on its operation and functionalities. So, is the installation of a traffic light system genuinely essential for the ramp of my building? Absolutely indeed. If the ramp is exceptionally narrow and only a single vehicle can pass at any given moment, it is not merely advised but indeed obligatory. In the unfortunate occurrence of an accident within the condominium, it would be exceedingly challenging for automobile insurance companies to ascertain who is at fault and to distribute costs appropriately. This is due to the fact that the access system does not adhere to regulations, and without a traffic light to regulate the flow, it is ambiguous who is in the right and who is in the wrong. Is the system automatic, or do I need to press something to make it work? The system operates in a fully automatic manner, and as we have observed earlier, it is equipped with laser photocells that detect the movement of vehicles. Consequently, these photocells control the activation and deactivation of the green light based on the flow of traffic, whether vehicles are entering or exiting. What transpires if two vehicles arrive simultaneously from opposite directions? In the circumstance where two cars are identified at precisely the same instant, one entering and one departing, is it feasible to determine whether the exiting vehicle possesses precedence over the entering one or vice versa? This depends on many factors. A highly practical illustration. If the access route is a high-speed thoroughfare where vehicles travel at a swift pace, the entrance to the ramp is certainly given precedence over the exit, as it is crucial to clear the road without delay. However, if the access to the ramp or garage is situated within the confines of a residential complex, an alternative form of priority can be established. During the night or when inactive, what do the traffic lights show? If no car triggers the sensor, what do they display? Typically, the control unit is programmed to display green lights for both the entry and exit points because in the absence of any vehicles, both access routes are available. As soon as a vehicle progresses through one of the two designated points, for example at the entrance light will persist in displaying green, and the exit light will swiftly transition to red to notify any approaching vehicle that another vehicle is descending. The system functions efficiently even in the occurrence of, well indeed, as we have noted earlier, it is essential to clarify that if it has a backup system with a battery, it is important whether the ramp does not have an automatic gate and thus stays continuously open, or if it is fitted with an automatic gate even if the gate experiences a power outage, because otherwise if the gate becomes stuck but the traffic light continues to operate, it is completely irrational. Let's consider that within a block of flats, it would be highly advisable to implement an automation system that incorporates at least a modest emergency system to address situations such as a power outage. What transpires if a vehicle holds midway up the ramp? Well, this is a scenario. Let us say that might transpire either intentionally because the individual decides to stop halfway up the ramp, or unintentionally because the vehicle, I am not certain, regrettably malfunctions halfway up the ramp. Let us consider that the system encompasses a feature referred to as clearance time, which constitutes the interval subsequent to a vehicle having triggered the sensor. For instance, let us examine an entrance scenario. The traffic signal has transitioned to red at the exit, and a green duration is configured on the control unit, which signifies the length of time it remains green at the entrance of the traffic signal and consequently red at the exit. Let us assume it is set to 20 seconds, which we have set generously because descending the ramp with a vehicle, perhaps 2 or 3, is what I desire. Subsequently, the clearance time is ascertained, which represents the duration that must pass after this green interval has ended before both traffic signals switch back to green. Furthermore, a safety interval is set up to ensure that the vehicle has completely vacated the ramp and all the automobiles that were required to traverse have indeed accomplished so. Is it feasible to modify the time configurations? Absolutely. The control unit is equipped with an integrated display and a highly simplified programming mechanism that includes buttons, enabling adjustments at any moment when it is observed that the timings we establish during the installation process are not entirely accurate. They can always be altered. What is the expected duration of a system of this nature? Well, it has already been mentioned that the LED technology employed in the traffic signals provides an exceptionally long lifespan for the lights. The control unit, along with any auxiliary systems and photocells, does not undergo mechanical stress but only electrical. Therefore, the lifespan of this type of system is undoubtedly considerably extensive. At this exceptionally extensive point in time, it is currently not feasible to ascertain a precise duration, but without any doubt, it is a period and an investment that the condominium will be able to amortize over numerous years. If the particulars you have observed in this specific video have indeed captured your interest and you find yourself intrigued by a system of this nature, please click on the hyperlink situated below in the description. A form will subsequently open, which you can fill out in order for us to reach out to you, comprehend your requirements, and undoubtedly provide you with even more comprehensive information. Perhaps you have some questions that were not covered in the video. Goodbye, see you in the next video.